Shalom guys, I hope that you are doing fabulous. Thanks for joining for just a quick general reading. I just did one and I like to do them back to back, although the reading that I just did and this reading will take a great big space between them for uploads, but the energy though, as I am recording, is something that I'm actually just looking at though. Anyway, if you are returning, welcome back. And if you are new, welcome to my channel. My name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. My channel could be a little different than what you're used to. Just buckle up. We look at a lot of criminal activity here. It's real talk. We look at end time, situations, prophecy. The tarot is actually found in the scripture, and we don't put the spirit in a box here because you could never put the spirit in the box anyway. And so we use the runes, the tarot, the homemade decks. Again, you'll get scripture on this channel. We love the great divine with all of our heart, with all of our strength, with all of our soul. And, well, those who view this channel and does, then I guess I'm talking for us. I keep all 10 of the commandments, and the divine has many names, and people call him the universe, but his name is Jehovah Elohim, and he is my Yeshua, my salvation. I'm not ashamed of him. I kiss his son that walked among us in flesh, and so this is who I am. Okay, so if you stay, you stay. If you don't, then I guess you don't. Thanks for checking me out. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that. Did I already say if you're returning back, then welcome back? I may have already said that. I don't know, because I just did a video back to back. With Death card, it actually just came out in that reading. Let me just connect. Jehovah, just come on in here. Jehovah, rebuke and bind and block every foul, wicked, dark energy and shove it down to the pit right here, right now. And I just thank you for it. The old woman is at the bottom of the deck here on this death. So if this is around, actually, in wording, and if you are new, like I said, I use homemade deck. In wording, something that came out was your grandparents, okay? So this is just representing a grandparents. It could be a male or female, but it's just the old woman card. It's like the hermit card. This is wisdom and stuff like that. But we did specifically, we had murder and manslaughter there coming out in that reading. And somebody got tied up around the wrists and beat really bad. And so whatever's taking place here, either somebody did that to a grandparent, or some grandparent did that to a child, or to just another person, or whatever that was coming out. Somebody was attacked from the backside and struck, and some things like that have taken place. So we do have a death energy here, and so we do have the old woman for the basis of what we're talking about. And this card can go back to somebody also representing that is rigid within some type of situation, I guess. So, all right, Jehovah, show me the past energy, please. Oh, somebody's guilty of something, because there was big time rebellion that was coming out there in that reading. There's a skull here, and literally, I made mention on that other video. We've been having the skull in wording coming out. So this card also came out in that reading. This is death and life energy. A change occurred in the past. Weddings. Something happened at a wedding, apparently, or some type of celebration is here in the past position that changed everything. Births were there and deaths. Okay, so whatever that was for you, there's some type of a wedding or some type of a we literally had in wording a family reunion for some of you all. So just some type of a celebration is there. Show me the now, please, Jehovah. Thank you. A friend is here in the now, and then there's a baby. The baby card goes back to something new. So obviously, if you're dealing with the death card, can go back to secret sex and money and property and things like that. So if it was with an older person or something like that was here, then that's here. Some type of pregnancy occurred then around that. Then in the now, there's a baby here. Okay, so if it's been 9 months ago since something like that, I could read this here. And we did have a friend involved today within a matter that took off. But this is something new with the baby for some of you all. Because this is also a new beginning. Something new happened back here and some space ago in the past, and in the now there's still something new if you don't have a baby situation. Show me what's known at the top of the mind space. Okay, so we have a boss figure or some type of an authority is here. We have a lord, or that could be a landlord of property. Okay, we also have a baby is here. Okay, a baby is here. Some type of a love situation is here around a friend, or somebody is a friend. It's known about this authority, and it's known about this love. It's known about this person here. There's that lover that showed itself as well. Show me the outcome. Okay, this wants to jump out. So a blind date in the near future. There's a merchant here. So if this blind date is an enemy, if somebody's trying to come in and be real cunning, act real friendly, the overall energy is there's rigidness, or there's something old here going on, or there's some type of a death around it. Okay, we've got death here, and some type of situations going on, I guess. We had rebellion somewhere. Let me take this card deck real quick. Y'all just bear with me because I'm tired. I should be in bed right now. But I just wanted to check the energy. Something about this boss is here. What do we need to know about this? Show me the outcome, please, Jehovah. What is this? Thank you. Somebody plays both sides of something. So if that's the law, that could be the law. There's a lot of money around something. This is secret money here. Okay. This is a merchant. Okay. This is sheet metal. Maybe somebody works with sheet metals. We have the word hammer here. So hammer sheet metals. But it's also going back to pounding of gold, such as hammering to flatten out the metal sheets. Okay. Obviously, the Ten of Pentacles was also in that reading. That represents large sums of money. Somebody died, okay, and something went down with that crap, and somebody stole some stuff. We do know that. There's manslaughter somewhere, okay? Somebody from high school is here. So if this friend in the now connected to a baby situation, okay, or if you're knowing about this baby, it's known up here about this baby. So this friend, if there's a situation with you, from somebody that you went to high school, and there was a secret around some situation, okay, and there was a pregnancy around some type of a ordeal here with other people gathering together in the now with this friend, this baby's known about because it's showing it right up here as well. Somebody plays both sides of something, so somebody's doing something. There's some type of an exam here as well. Show me this friend from high school. We also, she has flowers here as well. We have a younger person here, but it's also a blind date type of a card. And then you got somebody very cunning as well within some type of a blind date or with somebody younger here. Show me this. Games are here. Pool or golf or baseball or football or soccer or basketball energy, but something about games. If somebody's playing both sides and trying to play a game with somebody, because there's a lot of money here, the overall energy is death. Okay? Around possibly somebody older, or because of something that's happened with a grandparent situation. So somebody that you've known from high school. That could be your sibling. You went to school with your siblings as well. Okay? So we have the Wa, or the Vav, which is the pictograph of the tent peg, which is the nail. Okay? It looks, so the W, the V, and the Y. Something's wavy here, but the VW. If you are dealing with somebody who's drinking and things like that, or some type of connection to a tavern situation, I always just bring it out with that. But this goes back to the tent peg. And in that reading, we did have the Six of Swords there, and that one goes back to leaving troubled waters behind, but the boat was there. Today we specifically had wording that came out about the cocking of a boat or something like that. So there's some type of boat issue for some people, because we do know that the death energy in the 8th house, the death card can go back to the sea or something like that. It's also the rain, and the flood is here. It's a mystery. We have securing something. Somebody trying to secure something because something's been added together. There's something about a hook here as well with this friend, okay, and this baby. So this card also came out. We have the skull showing itself. So surround and the crown, and the compass is here. To beset and to suffer, the crown, to encircle the head. Okay, well, somebody's got death, and somebody is, somebody's getting a download about something, I think. Somebody's got an agenda, because, like I said, we had the rune, I think I said it, we had the rune that came out that went back to talking about somebody who was in rebellion. Okay, well, somebody is in rebellion. Somebody needs to be put down. There's manslaughter here, people. And if this person is a serial killer and think they're going to come back around in the now, around to a boss figure or something like that, in whatever avenue, and how many people they're trying to get away with what the crap ever. Something very cunning here, okay? Don't get, and somebody was attacked behind the back. If the blind date card could represent just being blind to something, there's somebody really cunning here. There is a enemy right there. Okay, that card also showed itself. A scholar energy is here. Something about if somebody likes to just study or something like that. You just tell this thing. So there is traveling energy here. Treading of, there's a truck out here. But I made reference, yes, hold on just a second. The High Priestess was there, and she can have, and I brought it out before on videos, she can have a meaning of like a truck driver type of energy. So if there's anything that is connected to that, that could be pulled out of the, I won't get into all the details why if you are new, but it is there. We have a truck energy here, okay, or the tread of the road, or some type of travel is here, okay. There is a group involved. There is a group. This will go back to a sea of people as well, so if I want to pull that out there, we can. Listen, people, these people are fixing to be put down because you've already said it. Let them rise up. Something about a comedy show is here. Okay, that's come out several times. What I would give to look into your eyes. And look, we got somebody cunning though. What comes around goes around. These people are fixing to get it because Jehovah stated so. Jehovah, you just tell it, please. They're in rebellion. Yeah, we do have some type of travel energy here. I'm trying to remember everything that came out in that other reading. The word gas is here. Did I make reference to it? I don't think some. You just need to be careful if you're traveling. There could be somebody that's they're just real cunning. You know, if they're on the road, they're pulling over to go get some gas. Somebody's just real cunning out here. Laughter doeth good like a medicine, and righteous lips are the delight of kings, and they love him that speak right. Yes. So speak right. Look, the outcome is money, and they play both sides. And if you're traveling and you're in a gas station, something's going down. And if you didn't make something right with the great one, when you had a chance, what comes around goes around. However that's going to play out for you. Okay? If you're in the upright, something's fixing to go down with somebody who's already done something. They ain't going to get away with it. That's how it works. All right, well, it wants to come out. The B was there. We actually had the B and the N, which the N looks like the X because I took 2 runes. This goes back to fertility and children. It's known about a baby. It's known about somebody older or some type of an authority figure that's here, or something about property management is here, and there's a bunch of money around some stuff. And the word that came out in that reading is somebody was left destitute and lonely in the feed store and eating and things like that. Well, you know what? If you're guilty of something, what comes around goes around. I guess that's going to happen to the person who did that. I'm going to read it that way because this person ain't getting away with what they've done to some people. It's Judgment Day. It surely is Judgment Day. Yes, for the sacrifices of these children. And then here's the horse coming out. And specifically, Jehovah gave word today in Revelation that the chariot was coming down here. And the horses, you could hear their wings and stuff like that. And we had scorpion energy coming out in that portion of scripture that I spoke about. It's huge. So I guess if you people think you're going to try to do something, what comes around goes around. There's a big judgment coming to some people. There really is. This also takes you back to a friend. We have a friend energy here. Okay. We've got some type of a devotion or marriage type of situation. We have increase here. So there is a lot of money around some stuff that's taking place. Somebody's just guilty. The E, the W, and the M, and the B. So a bum is here. The web is here. Okay, if there's a lot of money on the web, then there's a lot of money on the web. The B is here, and then with the BE is you know, if somebody's initials are BEH, that could also be here as well, or BEW, or any of these letters could be whatever. Let me take one more card from my Lenormand. Ham is here. What we know about Ham. The sun is here. And the sun, that's positive. Okay, well then the sun comes out. Unless, I mean, obviously we got somebody that's cunning as well. The sun in this deck can go to somebody who is just very prideful and they're full of ego and they're in fame and glory and look at me and I'm so confident and I'm just do whatever I want. And it's going to turn because Jehovah's government's going to turn something. The sun go back to governmental things as well. There's some type of insight. This is a victory card. Government is here. Then real big, since that represents that in the Hebrew. And then in this deck, government is here with the bear. Business and career. Okay, we also had it coming out in one of those runes as well. We have bosses here and a merchant there as well. So some type of jealousy and overpowering energy is here. Somebody was attacked behind the back and you know, tied up. And I guess what comes around goes around. Going to happen to this person. Then I guess the bear's going to come out and maul somebody. We have the sun and the moon. And I will say that in wording, it said don't make any idols. And this word in the Hebrew represents a molten image. So you are dealing with somebody who has rebellion in the mark. Nighttime energy is here. Dark energy is here. And I will say that the word for tread, for the road, and a truck energy is spelled D-R-K. Something dark is here. Something dark is here. Day and night. Something been going on for cycles and things like that. And this also take you back to your mother. So if this is a grandmother, then I could point that out like that as well. Something unseen when the moon comes out here in this deck. There's emotions here, affection, and using your intuition. Okay. So anyway, seeing and perceiving. The ninth house specifically in wording also came out in that reading. Okay, it's here to see something right through the darkness, and we got dark things going on here in a very bad way on somebody because, well, I guess it's good. It's Judgment Day on the wicked. Something that really stands out is here. You know, Jehovah's revealing something. The righteous are as bold as a lion. That's right. We're not afraid of these people. They think they can come and do something. It's going to backfire on them so hard. There's a bodyguard here. Okay, well, whatever the comedy show is, I'm not sure. And we had the garment of the high priest that came out in that reading as well. And something about a sanctuary energy is here. So it's here. There's the commander, the commandment, the ordinance, and the law that also showed itself in that reading. And somebody giving an account of something, then great. What's under this? The Thief. Yeah, well, it's here. There's all the money too that the person thinks they're going to try to come for. It's here back to back. They'll be put down. The overall energy is death. That person will die. If they want to kill, they'll die. Here comes the sword Jehovah stated in that other reading. And those who killed with the sword is going to be killed with the sword. Haughtiness is here. Yeah, well, that Jehovah loves to keep his eyes on that haughtiness, that bring it down, because he can't stand this crap. But bye now.